Welcome to Harvey's Weekly Football Report with the legend Harvey Average. How are you doing, Harvey?
I'm all right.
We're blessed enough to have special guest Jamie Couch. How are you doing tonight, man?
I'm doing good, Seth.
Yes, sir, man. And rocking the Bengals hat.
Oh, yeah.
What would Tim Couch say? And not Tim Couch played for the Browns.
Yeah. He would say, "Who day?"
All right, man. And speaking of the Bengals, we got the Raiders and the Bengals as the first game. And that is January the 15th, 4:30 p.m. on NBC. And it says Cincinnati is 6-point favorites. I'm going to go with Cincinnati. Who you going with, Harvey?
I'm gonna go with Bengals.
All right. Who you going with, Jamie?
I got to go with the Bengals. I think they're playing good now, and I think they got a chance to win a few games.
Oh, do you think they'll go to the Super Bowl?
I don't think it's impossible. I think they'll be competitive, and who knows, they may lose the first round, but I think they've got enough weapons on offense to hang with anybody.
If that last week they won that division, beating the Chiefs, I figured if they can beat the Chiefs, they're capable, and to go maybe to the championship, at least.
Yeah, they probably have to beat the Chiefs at Kansas City this time, but who knows? Kansas City may not be there, so we'll take our chances.
I tell Seth all the time, football is an unpredictable sport. And I said, in basketball, you might play defense and make it up. But in football, you fumble the ball or intercept, you probably could cost you the game. In football, one mistake and you're done. So anybody can win, I'm hoping the Bengals can go pretty fair.
Yeah, I think so. I think they can. I'm of course a Bengals fan, but there's a lot of excitement now in Cincinnati, and Burrow appears to be the real deal. He's just now getting back healthy, and he's got a lot of good weapons around him, and just a lot of excitement right now. So, and I've seen a lot of experts are picking the Bengals to win, a couple games, and but we'll see. We hope that plays out.
A lot of people, I don't think a lot of people realizes even ever who wins their first round game, that you don't necessarily, you have to wait to see how they do that, because the higher seed plays the lower seed as they go along. So it can be some different matchup.
Yeah, a lot depends on the if someone upset like the Patriots beats Buffalo, that would change things around. So, if the higher seeds win in the first round, the Bengals would play Tennessee, I think, in the second round. But
I think you're right.
Yeah, but like I said, if Buffalo loses to New England, then that would change things up. So
yeah,
or Pittsburgh could beat Kansas City, which I don't see that happening.
No. All right.
The Patriots and the Bills.
Yep, the next game is the Patriots and the Bills. The Patriots are 10-7. This is also Saturday, and the Bills are 11-6. This is 8:15 p.m. on CBS. Buffalo is 4-point favorites. Man, this is actually a tough game to pick, but I'm gonna go with Buffalo. Who you going with, Jamie?
Well, I think of all the first round games, this could be the game where the lower, the lower seeded team could win. It's hard to go against Belichick, but Buffalo's pretty hot right now, and I think I'm going to go with Buffalo.
Are you going with Harvey?
I agree with Jamie. Middle of the season, the Bills, I was disappointed in the Bills maybe halfway through the season, but I'm like Jamie, they have caught far like I thought they would. So I'm going to pick the Bills.
All right. And then Sunday at 1 p.m. on Fox, we got the Eagles 9-8 traveling to Tampa Bay to take on the Buccaneers 13-4. That's on Fox. Tampa Bay is 8.5-point favorites. I'm never gonna pick against Tom Brady, man. So I'm gonna go with Tampa Bay. Who you going with, Jamie?
I want to go with Tampa Bay. I never was a New England fan or Tom Brady fan, but he is probably the greatest quarterback of all times. And he did win me a fantasy football championship this year as well. So I'm going to go with him in this one. Wouldn't be surprised, though, that the Eagles don't hang around in this game. Brady's lost some of his weapons, but I still think they'll win in the end.
What about you, Harvey?
I'm like Ric Flair. He always said, to be the man, you got to beat the man. And Tom Brady's the man. So, yeah, I'll pick Tampa Bay.
This is a personal game for Harvey. We got the 49ers 10-7 traveling to the Dallas Cowgirls. The Cowboys, who are 12-5, and that is at 4:30 p.m. Sunday on CBS. Dallas is 3-point favorites. I'm gonna go with the Cowboys. Who you going with, Jamie?
Well, the Cowboys at times look unbeatable, but then they've played some games to where they look very, very beatable. San Francisco was pretty much done for, it looked like, earlier in the game against I think it was the Rams. Came back and won. I'm going to pick an upset in this one. I'm going to take San Francisco.
It would make Harvey cry.
I'm going to pick the Cowboys, but Jamie's right, It all depends, to me, it all depends on which Cowboys team shows up.
Yeah. They're good enough to win the Super Bowl. I just.
Oh, yeah.
I don't know. I wanted to pick something different because we all been going the same, and this was a game that I thought, could be one of those games that could go the other way. So I'm just going to pick an upset here and take San Francisco.
Well, Cowboys, they can score, but the trouble is they can give it up too, and that makes them suspect. And I think Jamie, we grown up there. We watch football probably practically a lot.
You didn't grow up together.
I don't care how good
you're about 30 years older than him.
Yeah, but I won't tell you. He probably agreed with me. I don't care how good your offense is. Football, your defense wins. Definitely defense.
And you can guarantee there will be at least one upset in this first round. I don't think that all the higher seeds will win. They hardly ever do. But, this may be a year they may do it. But don't be surprised if there's more than one upset.
Well, I don't think that would be a big upset if 49ers beat the Cowboys anymore. Really, not him. Probably, I believe our next game probably be the biggest upset.
Well, the NFC as a whole is pretty stacked.
They are.
I think any of those teams
can go Super Bowl.
Can go pretty far. I don't know about the Eagles, but they're dangerous. But there's probably 4 to 5 teams in that NFC that could be in the Super Bowl.
Yes, I agree. All right, we got the Steelers and the Chiefs. We got the 9-7-1 Steelers. Who would have knew that tie against the Lions would have helped?
Yeah, they need to see Detroit Lions a Christmas present.
Detroit they should have won that game anyway, but I'm not a Steelers fan at all, and I was kind of hoping for the tie, just to be honest. But I don't see. They played a few weeks ago, and I think they beat them 36-10. Kansas City did, and although this game might be a little closer, I don't see them.
Kansas City's 12.5-point favorites, man.
Yeah, so I'm going to take the Chiefs in that one.
Me as well. Who you going with, Harvey?
I'm going with the Chiefs.
All right, and then on Monday night, and yes, there's a Monday night football playoff game. We got the Cardinals 11-6 traveling to the Rams 12-5, 8:15 p.m. on ESPN. The Rams are 4-point favorites. So I'm gonna go with the Cardinals. Who you going with, Jamie?
That's a tough one. This is probably one of the better first round matchups we have. I think both teams lost last week. I think the Rams could have maybe had the number 2 seed, but instead dropped all the way to 4. This one's going to be close, but I'm going to go with the home team. I'm going to go with the Rams in this one.
What about you, Harvey?
I'm going to agree with Jamie. I'm going to go with the Rams. Like you said, that may be the best matchup of the whole 6 games in my book. But you know what? I'll tell you the reason I like seeing the Rams do good is because Matthew Stafford finally got out of Detroit, got him a place where he can play. I mean, I think it was one of the best deals ever for Matthew Stafford, and he's done a good job. He's always been a good quarterback, but I think they can win. They're good, like Jamie says. They're good too.
Yeah, and they're good on defense as well. I like their defense just a little bit better than the Cardinals, but the Cardinals have Kyler Murray, and he is very explosive, and wouldn't shock me a bit if the Cardinals don't win that game.
Yeah, and Connor at running back. I picked that just because I could pick different from you guys.
Yeah, that's a good one to go the other way with.
Yeah,
definitely. And I mean, if Cincinnati wins, doesn't that end I don't know how long it's been, but 20 some years since they've won a playoff game?
Yeah, it's been a long time, and you hate to be like you just want to see one win because the goal is to win the Super Bowl or get there, but as a Bengals fan, we just want a playoff win, and then we'll take our chances after that. But I like the matchup, even though the Raiders are a tough team, and that's one of the teams I hoped we would match up with. So we'll take our chances with them.
Yeah, I mean, I would like that game way better than playing the Chargers and stuff. I mean, yeah, I totally understand what you're saying, man. As a Cleveland fan, last year I just wanted one win, and we got it.
Yeah, and Indianapolis. I thought we were going to be matched up with them, and I was kind of worried about them, but they absolutely laid an egg, and I was worried about having to play New England, but I feel a little better with the Raiders, but anything can happen. It's the playoffs.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
I'll tell you, between me and you, no matter who, to me, this is my opinion. I think whoever comes out of the NFC is going to win the Super Bowl. That's my pick. Who wins the NFC, I'm going to pick them to win the Super Bowl.
Well, I agree. They're deeper in the NFC. Kansas City, would be the one team in the AFC I think could win the Super Bowl. But Tennessee, I don't know. I don't know if they have enough to win the Super Bowl. But they could. But Kansas City to me in the AFC is the team that could knock off an NFC team. But we'll see. But I think you're right. The NFC team probably will be the favorite. Green Bay being number one.
Well, since you said Green Bay, it's going to take somebody to come into that old frozen place up there and stop them all.
Yeah, the frozen tundra.
Yes, I think I know all about that way back.
Yeah, but again, any of those NFC teams, it wouldn't shock me if they, one of them goes in there and does get a win.
Yeah.
And Harvey, how well did we do against each other this year in the college football and in the NFL regular season and the bowl game?
Well, you actually going to beat me in college because I picked the week before you did, and well, right now you 244 and I'm 243 in college, and that's our wins. And in pro, we picked 140 pro games, and I won 83 and you won 82.
Oh,
yeah, but pretty good.
What about bowl games?
You beat me in bowl games.
What was our records?
I don't know all together in bowl games. I think it was 21-15 and 20-16 or something like that. And counting that tonight, we won North Dakota State. Hey, Jamie, I'm going to ask you, what not counting the night's game, which bowl game did you think was a good bowl game in this year?
Well, I like the Kentucky game. I thought that was a good game. I don't. I was telling somebody earlier, I don't follow college football as much as I do the pros, and I do watch Kentucky football. But there were several good bowl games. But the Kentucky one came down to the wire. I thought it was a big win for the program.
He's done a good job there, ain't he? Real good job.
Yeah.
I watched the Purdue and Tennessee game. I think it might have been the day before. That was a barn burner, man. That was probably one of the best too.
Yeah, I heard about that one too. That was a good one.
You know, I'll tell you what I like about college. I mean, I think it's got where a lot of those smaller conferences have got some real good teams now. You know, like what Cincinnati done. I guess since I mentioned Cincinnati, Cameron Jones played on their team.
Oh yeah.
Very, that's really I was hoping they'd get there, but I about knew they didn't have a chance against Alabama. But
yeah, well, they didn't do too bad.
no,
They had a good season, and
they sure did.
They sure did. But yeah, the Purdue and Tennessee was 48-45. The one you were talking about, and that was the game I was trying to think of, and you said that, but that was an amazing game. An update though, Georgia is ahead of Alabama 13-12 with 12 minutes to go.
Wow.
Alabama's kicked another field goal, so it's 13-12, and Georgia has the ball.
Wow, what a game!
So you're for Georgia, ain't you, James?
Yeah. I kind of like to see new teams win. I don't have I hope my cousins in Alabama are not listening to this because they'll be mad at me, but I'd kind of like to see Georgia win.
Well, maybe some of those cousins is mine too, if it's on your mommy's side.
It is. It is.
Oh, well, it is, because my grandma, Seth probably don't know, my great grandma was a man. You knew that, didn't you?
Yeah.
Yeah, we've known each other families for years.
Yeah, my Aunt Tammy and her family moved to Alabama, and so they're down there. They're big Alabama fans, but I don't tell them I root against them.
I haven't seen her in a long time. She's I guess it's school. I used to go to school about all them.
Yeah.
That's how old I am. I'm 59 years old.
Yeah.
Yeah, man, definitely appreciate you doing this.
No problem. Yeah, I love football, love sports. Anytime you need me on, just yell at me.
Yes,
How's your two boys? What are they doing now?
They're in college. They got Branson is going to EKU, and he's got another semester and a half in the occupational therapy program, and Gannon's at the University of Cumberland's getting ready to graduate with accounting and business.
I remember that time when they was playing over there. I don't get to go to much ball games anymore because Wayne. You remember Wayne used to keep the flock for BB.
Yeah.
I remember the two boys playing. I got up there one day and I said, "Boys, here's how you shoot bank shots."
Yeah.
They can tell you that's what I shoot, bank shots.
Yeah, I don't think the players nowadays don't shoot a lot of bank shots. They don't like to use the backboard. They
don't even know what that square is up there for.
No.
My Uncle Solomon always told me that. I mean,
yeah.
I can remember playing ball. I played ball at that old high school. I called a back shot before a shot didn't make it.
I don't think Seth. He's a good shooter there too. He liked to shoot those high arching floaters and hit the nothing but net there.
He's got a good fadeaway from the side, buddy.
Yeah.
Used to. now I couldn't make it up and down the court.
Well, I can't. My days is done.
Yeah.
But you know what? I do it all over again. It was worth it because I'm like you. What you're doing, it's all about the kids. What about me? I like to work with the kids.
Yeah.
And Seth is one of my buddies.
I appreciate you all having me on here. It's like I said, anytime, just let me know. We'll chat again.
Yes, sir,
hey, next week after these who win, we'll do them too.
All right, sounds good.
Okay,
and a
you
little bit
take care of
earlier.
yourself, buddy.
Hopefully the Bengals are still alive.
Yeah. Me too. Hey, if they win the Super Bowl, me you will throw a party.
That's right. Definitely.
You take care of yourself, and I've always considered you a pretty good friend. You know, we're cousins too. And I've always enjoyed it.
I sure appreciate it. And
well, I told Seth the other day, I said, Seth, I remember when Jamie was on that 1990 team. Remember the 1991 team?
Yeah.
You was on there with the regional tournament that year.
Oh, yeah.
I can remember that.
Yeah. We can talk all about that all day.
Well, which one you played football too? Did you play all three sports?
No, I didn't play football. No.
But you played baseball and basketball.
Yeah. Baseball and basketball. I wish I'd played football, but I didn't.
Yeah, but you did pretty good. You did good because Seth probably don't know the history of the Cowboys. Every one of these teams used to play.
Tim Couch
already got a couch on their team.
He knows Tim, Larry, and Steve, right?
Yeah. I'm talking about Tim Couch played for the Browns. I have nightmares of all the Browns fans have nightmares of Tim Couch playing for the Browns.
I'm trying to think of the Tim. Which one is he?
You talking about the Tim my cousin Tim?
Whose boy is he? Whose boy is he?
That's Lewis's boy. Lewis.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, he's got Larry, Tim, and Steven are brothers. They have a sister named Peggy.
Okay. Now I remember you and your brother, James and your mommy, and EA is some of his outfit,
Yeah.
A bunch of Russell, and I remember them. Yeah.
Oh yeah, there's a lot of us.
A lot of athletics.
Yeah.
In that family.
Yeah, they've done pretty well.
But you know what? Back then, when they played and you played and we played, it was fun. It was basketball. It's not the same now. It's a big different sport now.
Yeah, it's definitely the game's changed.
I don't think for the better either. I don't think it's changed for the better. I mean, this is my opinion. I tell you what now, I went back before Thanksgiving to high my girls. They started playing that new gym over there over at the elementary school.
Mm-hmm.
And I got so disgusted, just between me and you. They carried the ball.
Between me and you, it's okay.
I mean, honest truth about Jamie. The girls carried, they walked, and everything else. They never called nothing. Now, how you going to teach kids how to not do that if they don't call them?
Right. It's definitely changed. It's you look at the NBA. That's where a lot of that stuff comes. They'll take 3 steps and won't call it. But definitely times have changed. You're right.
I going to be honest. I don't hardly watch the NFL. I mean, the NBA. I don't hardly ever watch a college basketball game, but I will watch high school and elementary if I get a chance to. I will, because I think it's where it's at.
Yeah, I don't watch a lot of NBA myself.
Oh, yeah, we can remember the way it was, can't we?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, Harvey. Between me and you, he said it on camera.
Well, yeah. Well, I know that, I know he knows a lot too,
Yeah.
Now everybody's going to know that Harvey Average hates officiating.
I ain't the only one.
Okay.
That's a whole lot of people's opinion.
Oh, God. Anyway, this has been Harvey's Weekly Football Report. I definitely appreciate Jamie for being on, man, and picking the games. Y'all have a good night, and God bless.